So hello and welcome to all of you who are watching our coverage of match day 2. A very, very warm welcome to you. The first round of fixtures have been and gone. We're back for more. They did lose on opening day. They've had good time for reflection. The pre-match sound bites were certainly upbeat, but the prospect of an early exit remains a worry unless they produce right here, right now. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. So some ground already to be made up, but it is an early point in the competition, this.
Yes, Peter, but they're a long way off having to think about pressing the panic button just yet. So as long as it hasn't hit their belief too hard, I think they can start thinking about how they're going to improve, starting obviously now. It's pointless looking back. This requires a more positive approach and the very real possibility that they can generate proper momentum from here. Better late than never.
And that gets things running. Goes long. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Sticks in a foot to win it back. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And it's played forward. Forward it goes. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Now a chance to break. Gets it back. Tries to get it forward quickly. Real chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
Hoists it forward. Going through. He's had a shot! It out to the flank. A chance! Has a pop! Good defending. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Ball's loose, who's getting there? With a delicate ball. Oh, good take in a good area. Gets it upfield. And we've reached half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. That's the first
frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Turns and goes back. Hits one! He's got away with one there.
Well, it was just some wayward passing that let the opposition in then, and I have to say, a very lucky escape. You lose it there, you expect to be punished.
Good ball, it's found. Goes for goal! Tries to get it forward quickly. Rijkaard. Forward it goes. 0-0 the score, and we're just about... Oh, shooting chance! He's missed it.
Well, I think the little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. He's made sure that that won't get through. And now they can launch a counter. Van Basten. He's through. Big chance! And that certainly packs a punch. To 75 minutes. And he's straight offside.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Surely. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Now surely. Chiesa! Oh, up he gets! Clearance and very necessary. They are right into last chance territory. Has a hit! Oh, that's incredible! And that might well be that! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to kick him out.
And that's it. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end. but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction.
So on to match day 2 then, on the back of a draw in their previous outing, a result which makes us none the wiser as to their prospects of going through. They'd want to go one better here to put themselves right in contention for a place in the top 2, and their coach was very quick to point out, in defending his players ahead of this game, that the supporters need to be right on board with them. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. It has not been the ideal start, but plenty of time still to make up ground.
Well, Peter, the groups aren't really going to take shape until, say, the 4th or 5th games. But equally, they don't want to allow themselves to be left in a position to go chasing points too hard at the end of the group. So this calls for a pragmatic approach and picking up as much as you can now to at least ease the psychological pressure later on.
And that gets things running. There's a long ball. Got a decisive goal here. Hits one! Marvellous goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position, and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Düsseldorf didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? And it's Tevez. He spotted the run and played him through. And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Didn't quite meet it right.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Düsseldorf seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle.
Has a hit! Gabriel Jesus pushes to get on the end of it. Promising. Oh, terrible pass. He's got away. Big chance! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
got a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Pepe Reina. Manchester scored early, of course, and it's 1-0. Yaya Toure. And the shot! And out to safety. And the counter is on. Up to meet it! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Chance! Yes! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Manchester are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's a real highlight.
Manchester take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look...
And he has been fouled there. You can get that clear. Chip through. Defending of the desperate variety. Pepe Reina. Goes for it! And he's done very well to do... And the half-time whistle goes. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward. Halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Manchester, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. And we are already promptly back underway. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Hoists it high. Has a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can...
And it's played forward. Forward it goes. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's put it one! Oh, top draw save from the keeper.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's come loose. Pepe Reina. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Tevez. Danger averted for now. He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's Tevez. He's gone for it! It's a goal! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot. Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts because he has put in a real honest shift.
It's become a case of men against boys. Nicely controlled. And he's cut it out. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. What a save! Terrific reactions! Oh, denied at the last. That's been won straight back. It's found its way to him. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester had won big and in style. Everything went for them. Their poor opponents left chasing shadows. A scintillating performance. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Manchester were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive...
So hello and welcome to all of you who are watching our coverage of match day 2. A very, very warm welcome to you. The first round of fixtures have been and gone. We're back for more. They did lose on opening day. They've had good time for reflection. The pre-match sound bites were certainly upbeat, but the prospect of an early exit remains a worry unless they produce right here, right now. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game. So some ground all ready to be made up, but it is an early point in the competition, this.
Yeah, and it may well serve as the perfect wake-up call, Peter, and a reminder of the standard demanded at this level. Let's see how much solidarity they can muster, and indeed spirit, and take on the challenge with a collective will to find their very best. They have what it takes, and on this occasion, we have to see the proof.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Wayne Rooney catches the imagination for me. By the time this fella retires, he'll have many a record to his name, and all achieved because of a burning desire to be the best.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. La Coruña have it back and they can go again. It has got through to... Hits one! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Going for goal! Goal! Oh my goodness, that has ripped the rigging.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
He's found his man. He's had a shot! So who's he picking out? Hoists it forward. Now it's Rooney. Van Nistelrooy. He's got the ball. And the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Played into the middle. Cut out in the nick of time. Breaks on here. And it's played forward. There's the through ball. Has a goal! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. A real chance if he can get through. Ball through needs to be... Oh, shooting chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Danger averted for now. And we've reached half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Not the most convincing of displays. They can certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence, and not rush into mistakes.
Well, we're already into the second period.
La Coruña don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Keeper sends it forward. Rooney. Back into the middle. He's had a go! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Manchester take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Finds himself eased off the ball. Goes for goal! And somehow it stayed out. La Coruña have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Well played, he saw that coming. It's a fabulous position. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Rooney. Gets it back. That's a good ball to find him. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Manchester can make their change now with a break in play. Plays it out to the flank, crosses into the box. It's a brilliant interception. Deftly done. And it's Rooney. Beckham, he's got options out wide. Gets into a dangerous position. Delightful ball. Shot at goal! And that is that. Well, it's ended in defeat and frustration. They just didn't get the breaks. No reward for a very genuine effort. It is a hard one to take, this. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
La Coruña simply forgot to turn up with an attack, Peter, and that lack of cutting edge could possibly turn into something more serious for them.
Well, hello and welcome to everyone settling in for this game. Liftoff wasn't quite achieved as they had envisaged on day one, but 1 point is better than nothing. It was met with a mixed reception, but it's certainly given them something to build upon. Much now hangs on what they can achieve in the second game. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Dortmund had a stuttering start. They'll need to do better now.
Well, they've reached the crossroads, Peter, having drawn the opening game. Do they attempt to commit to 3 points here, or prepare themselves to simply avoid defeat and look to making a bigger play for 3 points next time round? Whatever it's to be, I don't think they can afford to take a loss now, so that defensive base really has to be mistake-free.
And we're underway. There's a long ball. Goalkeeper's ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. Tries to dink it in. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Gets a good foot in there. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
It can only get better, this. We haven't seen a shot yet, and I'm hoping that when we do, it'll spark a whole series of them, because it needs livening up.
And the flag has stayed down. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. And now they can launch a counter. Ricken. That's a decent ball. And the finish! It's in!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Dortmund put themselves into the lead.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Battles to win it back. Muller. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Finds himself eased off the ball. Ricken. It has got through to him. Managed to get it away.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Out to the right. And the whistle goes for half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain the momentum now and finish the job.
Dortmund come in, having established that lead, a game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Now the counter. And that's been won straight back. Rickon! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Reuter. Rickon! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Has a hit! Let's keep distance on it. It's got through. And he's cut it out. Hoists it forward. Rome have a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Time for a change in personnel. He's gone for it!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break. Goes for goal! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? With a delicate ball. Knocks it away. And that's been levered clear.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Dinks one in. It's a brilliant interception.
Dortmund are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
Dortmund just have to run down the clock. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Forward it goes. No foul, says the referee. De Rossi. Chance to shoot. And the shot! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Dortmund hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'm sure a more comfortable margin would have been preferable, but you can't expect to get your way all the time. I think it was a win earned through game management, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
So hello and welcome to all of you who are watching our coverage of match day 2. A very, very warm welcome to you. The first round of fixtures have been and gone. We're back for more. They did lose on opening day. They've had good time for reflection. The pre-match sound bites were certainly upbeat, but the prospect of an early exit remains a worry unless they produce right here, right now. Oh, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Sevilla already with catching up to do, but these are early days.
Yeah, and it may well serve as the perfect wake-up call, Peter, and a reminder of the standard demanded at this level. Let's see how much solidarity they can muster, and indeed spirit, and take on the challenge with a collective will to find their very best. They have what it takes, and on this occasion, we have to see the proof.
There's the whistle, and here we go. And it just the goalkeeper goes for goal! They score!
Listen, scoring early doesn't guarantee you anything, but the first goal is always important, and that's a terrific opener.
Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. He's through, it's one-on-one, and the shots! It's there! 2 up, 2 easy. How many more to come? The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
Sevilla take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Played into the middle, gets up to head it! Did well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Plays it out to the wing. Gets the better of his man. Can he? He's gone for it! This could fall anywhere. Rakitic. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Tries to get it forward quickly. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Clears it out of harm's way. Rakitic provides an outlet. And that's been levered clear. Goes for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Great leap! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Forward it goes. Luis Suarez. Julio Baptista. And here's the chance to counter. Real chance! And more, and more, and more. And they are pulling clear here. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Bergomi hoists it forward. Tries a shot! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Yeah, maybe the circle.
And it's half-time here. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Sevilla have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. And the game has already resumed here. And it's played forward. He's gone for it! Oh, he's missed it.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Forward it goes. Hoists it forward. It's a decent ball. And he's cut it out. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Well positioned to make that interception. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Ball's loose, who's getting there? Manega. And it's played forward. Tries to get it free. Sevilla are coasting towards victory. And he's straight offside. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to his energy levels began to sag, and he...
It's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Hoists it forward. Over to the left. 2 minutes to be added on. Clearance and very necessary. And that will be the final act. Sevilla had won big and in style. Everything went for them. Their poor opponents left chasing shadows. A scintillating performance. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Sevilla certainly ran a perfect race from start to finish. Out of the blocks quickly, they got themselves in front.
So hello and welcome to all of you who are watching our coverage of match day 2. A very, very warm welcome to you. The first round of fixtures have been and gone. We're back for more. They did lose on opening day. They've had good time for reflection. Pre-match sound bites were certainly upbeat, but the prospect of an early exit remains a worry unless they produce right here, right now. This must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. So some ground all ready to be made up, but it is an early point in the competition, this.
Yes, Peter, but they're a long way off having to think about pressing the panic button just yet. So as long as it hasn't hit their belief too hard, I think they can start thinking about how they're going to improve, starting obviously now. It's pointless looking back. This requires a more positive approach and the very real possibility that they can generate proper momentum from here. Better late than never.
And that gets things running. And he's going long. Keeper's ball. Stevens, and it's played forward.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
to get it away. Hoists it forward. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Looking to break out here. He's made sure that that won't get through. Forward it goes. Just brushed off the ball there. Well, they could break here. Well weighted. Crowd calling, shoots! He was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Out to the right. Played back. Has a hit! They've done it! Well, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Gets it upfield. Plays it out to the wing. Here it comes. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Arteta! Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Tries to get it forward quickly. That intervention was very necessary. Out to the left it goes, dashing forward at pace. Gets away from his opponent. Oh, that's nice. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Haji! There was plenty of power on that. The first 45 minutes are up. And here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. A shot at goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Not offside that time. Keeper sends it forward. Over to the left. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Ball's loose, who's getting there? So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Shapes to shoot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. We've got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he could feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset. Has a pop! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. Forward it goes. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Tries to locate someone up front.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Looks to dink one in. Official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. He's left his man. Has a goal! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt, they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
What I most admire about this outfit is the
So hello and welcome to all of you who are watching our coverage of match day 2. A very, very warm welcome to you. The first round of fixtures have been and gone. We're back for more. They did lose on opening day. They've had good time for reflection. Pre-match sound bites were certainly upbeat, but the prospect of an early exit remains a worry unless they produce right here, right now. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. So some ground already to be made up, but it is...
Yes, Peter, but they're a long way off having to think about pressing the panic button just yet. So as long as it hasn't hit their belief too hard, I think they can start thinking about how they're going to improve, starting obviously now. It's pointless looking back. This requires a more positive approach and the very real possibility that they can generate proper momentum from here. Better late than never.
There's the whistle, and here we go.
There's a long ball.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Hoists it forward. Hits one! Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Gerrard! And the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus, but this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
You've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
So, a breakthrough already. Dinks has a goal! It's off target and by quite a way. And it's played forward. A chance! Shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Yeah, but that's the threat posed by teams that have those kind of players who are willing to make those types of runs.
In with a header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Tries to... And the shot! He scores! They are right back in business.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now surely has a hit. This could fall anywhere. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gets it, and real chance! sticks it away! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
That was a given. It always was. It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Away from immediate danger. Plays it long. Oh, delightful ball. Reached half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
And that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. That gets things going for the second half. Forward it goes. Chance to shoot. Forward it goes. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Petit. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Has a hit! Tries to get it clear.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
He's had that put on the plate. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Gets it upfield. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Well, his stealth has been compromised because of his goal, and his treatment from here looks as if it could get a little tighter.
Gerrard. And it's played forward. Just brushed off the ball there.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Crunching tackle. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. Well, he knows he has the ability to put this exactly.
He's gone direct. Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
And the counter is on. Floats one over. Xavi Alonso tries to get it forward quickly. And here's Mane. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and...
Well, hello and welcome to everyone settling in for this game. Liftoff wasn't quite achieved as they had envisaged on day one, but 1 point is better than nothing. It was met with a mixed reception, but it's certainly given them something to build upon. Much now hangs on what they can achieve in the second game. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. It has not been the ideal start, but plenty of time still to make up ground.
Well, they've reached the crossroads, Peter, having drawn the opening game. Do they attempt to commit to 3 points here, or prepare themselves to simply avoid defeat and look to making a bigger play for 3 points next time round? Whatever it's to be, I don't think they can afford to take a loss now, so that defensive base really has to be mistake-free.
So it's away we go then. Goes long. He's played him through. Big chance! Goal!
Well, the whole idea is to start as you need to go on, and that sets their tone beautifully.
Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
So, a breakthrough already. Across the field it goes. Oh, that's neat. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. It has... and the finish! Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Tries to get it forward quickly.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He could be in. Has a hit! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Lovely bit of skill. Finds him. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. This has gone, that's a foul. Deftly done. Timely intervention. Cruyff. Hoists it forward. Breaks on here. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Looks to thread it through. And it's played forward. Forward it goes. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. Play for a throw. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Tries to get it forward quickly. Chance to break. He's through the middle, and he's cut it out. Managed to get it away. There is the half-time whistle. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but that has still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Well, the action has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. He spotted the run and played him through. A real chance to break. Gets wrestled off the ball. Looks to clip it forward.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just
shapes to shoot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Tries lifting in with a header! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Two changes being made right now. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural
Goes for goal! Oh, taken with style! Two up and threatening to pull clear. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose it.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Plays it over to the other flank.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hits one! Yes! And they are pulling clear here.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Last chance, perhaps. Dinked in. He's had the... and the shots! No mistake! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.